Hi everyone, welcome to our video on one of the most exciting innovations shaping the way we move, Integrated Transport Systems, or ITS. Imagine a future where cars drive themselves, traffic jams are a distant memory, and our transportation networks are clean, efficient, and smart. Sounds incredible, right? Well, this is the potential integrated transport, a future that's closer than you think. Integrated transport systems represent a significant leap forward in how we approach mobility. By combining various modes of transportation into a single, interconnected network, Integrated Transport Systems offers a seamless experience for commuters, businesses, and governments alike. In this video, we'll explore how cutting-edge technologies like autonomous vehicles, AVs, and electric mobility are transforming urban transportation. These advancements are not just theoretical. They're happening right now, shaping the cities of tomorrow. Plus, we'll take a closer look at real-world examples of these innovations in action. But first, let's dive into the role technology plays in creating a smarter, more connected transport system.
Integrated transport systems bring together various modes of transportation from cars to trains to bikes into a seamless, interconnected network. Technology is the driving force behind this transformation, enabling a cleaner, safer, and more efficient transportation experience. Connectivity is a crucial component of integrated transport systems. Vehicles, public transport systems, and infrastructure communicate in real time to coordinate traffic and optimize routes. For instance, imagine a scenario where your car communicates with the traffic light to adjust its timing, ensuring you hit a series of green lights on your way to work. This level of integration minimizes delays and maximizes efficiency, benefiting both individual commuters and large-scale logistics operations. Artificial intelligence (AI) powers many aspects of integrated transport systems. Predictive models, smart navigation systems, and adaptive traffic control solutions rely on AI to anticipate and respond to challenges dynamically. By analyzing vast amounts of data from sensors, cameras, and user inputs, AI helps integrated transport systems make real-time decisions that improve urban mobility. For example, an AI-driven traffic management system could reroute vehicles away from congested areas, reducing travel times and emissions. Sustainability is at the core of integrated transport systems advancements. Through the integration of green technologies, like electric vehicles and renewable energy sources, integrated transport systems contributes to reducing urban emissions and promoting cleaner cities. As cities grow denser and environmental concerns mount, these technological advancements offer solutions to challenges like congestion, pollution, and accessibility. For instance, integrating renewable energy into public transit systems ensures that buses and trains operate with minimal environmental impact. Now that we've seen how technology forms the backbone of integrated transport systems, let's explore two critical components driving this transformation: autonomous vehicles and electric mobility.
Autonomous vehicles, or AVS, represent a groundbreaking shift in transportation. These self-driving vehicles rely on advanced technologies like sensors, AI, and connectivity to navigate without human intervention. This innovation promises to reshape how we approach mobility on a fundamental level. Autonomous vehicles promise to improve safety significantly. By removing human error, the leading cause of road accidents, AVS can drastically reduce the risk of collisions and fatalities. Imagine a future where distracted driving, speeding, or drunk driving is no longer a concern because AVS handle all aspects of navigation. Their precise and predictable operations enhance overall road safety, making travel less stressful and more reliable. Traffic optimization is another significant advantage of AVS. By communicating with one another and with traffic management systems, AVS can optimize traffic flow, reduce congestion, and ensure smoother commutes for everyone. For instance, fleets of AVS could travel in synchronized platoons on highways, reducing drag and improving fuel efficiency. These capabilities help save time and reduce stress for urban travelers, while also improving the efficiency of goods transportation. Environmental impact is minimized when AVS are paired with electric powertrains. These vehicles consume less energy by driving more efficiently, cutting down on fuel usage and reducing greenhouse gas emissions. For example, self-driving electric taxis operating in urban areas can provide sustainable alternatives to traditional ride-sharing services, further decreasing the environmental footprint of urban transportation. Autonomous vehicles are already making strides in various sectors. In public transit, autonomous buses offer an efficient and driverless mode of transportation that improves accessibility and reduces operational costs. Imagine a city where buses arrive precisely on schedule, navigate seamlessly through traffic, and require minimal human intervention. Similarly, in the logistics industry, self-driving trucks revolutionize goods delivery by enabling 24/7 operations with fewer emissions and greater efficiency. Companies like Tesla and Einride are already deploying autonomous electric trucks for freight transport, highlighting the potential for AVS to transform supply chain operations. These advancements promise a future where goods are delivered faster, cheaper, and with a smaller carbon footprint. Electric mobility, or EM, involves the use of electric-powered vehicles, including cars, buses, and bikes, as alternatives to traditional internal combustion engine vehicles. Electric mobility offers numerous advantages. One of the most notable is its contribution to cleaner cities. Electric vehicles produce zero tailpipe emissions, which significantly improves air quality and reduces greenhouse gases. For instance, cities like Oslo and Amsterdam, which have heavily invested in EV infrastructure, are seeing noticeable improvements in urban air quality. Cost efficiency is another key benefit. Electricity is generally cheaper than traditional fuels, and EVs have lower maintenance costs due to fewer moving parts. These savings make EVs an attractive option for both individual consumers and fleet operators. For example, ride-hailing services like Uber and Lyft are increasingly adding electric vehicles to their fleets to reduce operating costs and align with sustainability goals. Enhanced comfort is also a hallmark of electric vehicles. EVs are quieter and provide smoother rides compared to their fuel-based counterparts, improving the overall driving experience. Imagine commuting in a bus that's not only emission-free, but also whisper-quiet, creating a more pleasant environment for passengers. To fully realize the potential of electric mobility, it's essential to address the infrastructure requirements that support its adoption. SDG 7. Affordable and clean energy electric vehicles reduce reliance on fossil fuels, particularly when powered by renewable energy like solar or wind, cutting life cycle emissions by up to 70%. SDG 13. Climate action. Electric vehicles lower greenhouse gas emissions significantly, with the potential to reduce global CO emissions by 500 million tons by 2030, supporting climate goals. SDG 9. Industry, innovation, and infrastructure. The electric vehicles industry drives innovation in battery and charging technologies, boosting economic growth and creating jobs in manufacturing and infrastructure development. SDG 11. Sustainable cities and communities. Electric vehicles eliminate tailpipe emissions, improving urban air quality and reducing noise pollution. Cities like Shenzhen have reduced CO emissions by millions of tons with electric public transport. SDG 12. Responsible consumption and production. Electric vehicles promote sustainability through battery recycling and reuse, recovering valuable materials and reducing environmental impact. SDG 8. Decent work and economic growth, and SDG 3. Good health and well-being. Electric vehicles adoption generates jobs in green industries and improves public health by reducing air pollution, preventing thousands. While the potential benefits of AVS are enormous, several challenges must be addressed to ensure their successful deployment. The integration of autonomous vehicles adds into existing transportation systems necessitates substantial investments in smart infrastructure. This infrastructure is crucial for ensuring that AVS can operate effectively and safely in diverse environments. Ensuring the safety of AVS involves rigorous testing under diverse conditions to guarantee their reliability. Robust cybersecurity measures are necessary to protect AV systems from hacking and ensure data integrity. For instance, developers are implementing encryption and secure communication protocols to safeguard the vast amounts of data AVS generate. Additionally, the development of clear regulatory standards is vital to govern the operation and deployment of autonomous technologies, ensuring public trust and acceptance. The widespread adoption of electric vehicles hinges on the development of supporting infrastructure. Without adequate infrastructure, the transition to electric mobility would be challenging. Expanding charging networks is a top priority for supporting EV adoption. An increase in the availability of charging stations, especially fast charging facilities, is essential to reduce wait times and enhance convenience for EV users. This expansion will address range anxiety and make EVs a more practical choice for long-distance travel. For instance, countries like Norway have established extensive charging networks, making EV ownership seamless and convenient. Enhanced grid management is necessary to support the increased demand for electricity from EVs. Advanced technologies, such as smart grids and energy storage solutions, can balance supply and demand, ensuring a stable and reliable power supply. For example, integrating renewable energy sources like solar and wind into the grid can make EV charging even more sustainable, further reducing the environmental impact of electric mobility. Combining the strengths of autonomous vehicles and electric mobility leads to a transformative impact on urban transportation. Waymo partnered with Jaguar Land Rover in 2018 to integrate self-driving technology into the all-electric Jaguar I-Pace. This collaboration aimed to tackle issues like reducing fossil fuel use, easing traffic congestion, and improving accessibility. The I-Pace vehicles were first deployed in Waymo's ride-hailing service, Waymo One, in Phoenix, Arizona. Chosen for its ideal conditions like clear weather, wide roads, and supportive regulations, Waymo added over 20,000 Jaguar I-Pace SUVs to its fleet, delivering significant environmental benefits. Powered by a 90 kWh battery with a range of 385 kilometers, these zero-emission vehicles replaced petrol-powered cars, cutting greenhouse gas emissions. Research from the Union of Concerned Scientists shows electric vehicles produce less than half the lifetime emissions of petrol cars. Additionally, Waymo's shared ride model improved energy efficiency. Studies suggest one shared autonomous vehicle can replace up to 11 private cars, reducing urban congestion. The I-Pace fleet used Waymo's fifth-generation self-driving system, which included high-resolution sensors, advanced AI, and real-time updates. These features allowed the vehicles to navigate busy streets and handle challenges like crowded intersections and unprotected left turns. The collaboration also improved access to mobility for underserved groups. Spacious interiors and accessibility features supported elderly and disabled passengers, while the cost-effective ride-sharing model made transport more affordable for low-income users. Shared fleets cut per-kilometer costs by up to 60% compared to traditional taxis. Waymo's service logged millions of kilometers in Phoenix, earning high satisfaction rates from users for its reliability and environmental benefits. Based on this success, Waymo announced plans to expand the I-Pace fleet to cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles. However, challenges remain. Regulatory differences between states complicate operations, and the lack of widespread charging infrastructure limits EV adoption in less urban areas. The Waymo-Jaguar Land Rover partnership shows how autonomous and electric vehicles can work together to reduce emissions and improve urban mobility. However, progress will depend on better policies and infrastructure to support broader deployment. Einride, a Swedish company, is pioneering autonomous electric freight transport with its Pods fully electric, self-driving trucks designed for short to medium-range deliveries. These vehicles operate on pre-mapped routes and are remotely monitored, allowing for human intervention when needed. By eliminating the driver's cabin, the pods maximize cargo space and focus entirely on autonomy. Using advanced AI, LiDAR, cameras, and radar for navigation. Operating at level for autonomy, the pods are ideal for controlled environments such as industrial parks and warehouses. The pods are powered by electricity and charged using renewable energy when possible, reducing emissions by up to 94% compared to diesel trucks. For example, electric trucks using renewable energy can save as much as 800 tons of carbon dioxide annually per vehicle. Companies like Coca-Cola and Lidl have integrated these vehicles into their supply chains, reducing transportation emissions and costs while optimizing logistics. In addition to environmental benefits, Einride's pods help address labor shortages in the logistics industry. The autonomous vehicles reduce the need for human drivers, while remote monitoring allows a single operator to manage multiple pods, improving efficiency and cutting labor costs. This is particularly relevant as the trucking industry faces a shortage of drivers due to an aging workforce. Einride's pods have been deployed in Sweden for Coca-Cola's distribution network and Lidl's warehouse-to-store deliveries. And in 2022, the company gained approval to operate electric autonomous trucks on U.S. public roads. However, challenges remain, such as infrastructure readiness and regulatory barriers. Autonomous vehicles require well-maintained roads and reliable charging networks, which Einride addresses through partnerships with governments and private stakeholders. Looking forward, Einride plans to expand into markets like the U.S. and Germany. The company estimates that widespread adoption of its electric pods could significantly reduce logistics emissions globally. Transitioning just 10% of freight transport to autonomous electric vehicles could save millions of tons of carbon dioxide annually. Einride's autonomous electric pods represent a sustainable solution for the freight industry, offering reduced emissions, improved efficiency, and a response to labor shortages. As the technology evolves and scales, it has the potential to transform global logistics. Autonomous vehicles and electric mobility is a pivotal step toward realizing fully integrated urban transport systems. These technologies enable seamless connectivity between various modes of transportation, creating a cohesive network that enhances efficiency and accessibility. Autonomous electric vehicles can act as the backbone of smart cities, complementing public transit systems like buses, trains, and shared mobility services, ensuring smooth and uninterrupted travel experiences. Integrated transport systems facilitate data-driven optimization, where real-time information allows users to plan multimodal journeys effortlessly, reducing travel time and energy consumption. Additionally, the synergy between autonomous vehicles and electric mobility within such networks addresses critical urban challenges, including traffic congestion, air pollution, and the carbon footprint of traditional transport systems. By leveraging the potential of these technologies within an integrated framework, cities can provide a unified, sustainable, and resilient transport solution. This approach not only meets current urban mobility needs, but also adapts dynamically to future demands, ensuring that transportation systems remain inclusive, environmentally friendly, and efficient. The future of urban mobility is not just autonomous and electric, it is holistically interconnected, enabling a smarter, more sustainable urban ecosystem.